some pretty tender mercies out here in Rockwood.
Exchange miracles here in Asheville Spanish.
Tender mercies in Rogersville.
We've got a soaking wet tender mercy out here in Sparta.
Tender mercy here in Marion.
Tender mercies in Butler Creek.
In the rain.
Tender mercies in Pleasant Ridge.
We got a gritty tender mercy here in Cookville.
Tender mercy in Loudon.
Tender mercy in ABA.
Tender mercy today in Gray.
Tender mercy in Lebanon.
Late night tender mercies here in Cherokee. We just got a referral.
We have been on the finding grind the past few days and have gotten lots of rejection.
And more rejection.
Yeah. But it's okay because we just found our new friend Brittany. We set our finding goal for this week for our brothers and sisters at 10. 10, okay? And how many of our brothers and sisters did we find this week? 10! Woo!
Yes. Tender mercies!
Just got gritty, doing service in the rain for 3 hours.
Soaking wet.
Let's go! Yeah.
And we met this lady named Anne. Anne was this very sweet older lady. It's like, get in out of the rain. And we were able to teach her a message about Jesus Christ and his restored truth.
Tender mercy in Powell Valley.
We are located at the door 20 minutes before sacrament meeting, and no man will escape us.
And very rarely do I knock 4 times, but I decided to knock a 4th time. And as we were walking up the stairs away, the door finally opened, and we ended up finding our new friend, Madeline.
Guess who's on date to be baptized February 10th? Jonas and Jahira! Woohoo! Felicidades, baby!
Tender mercy at New Missionary Follow-Up. We were cold calling people and saw some miracles happen.
And we got 2 replies from 2 different groups on very positive reschedule appointments.
So she told us that whenever she sees red, that's one of her signs from God that what she's being told is true. And I put on a blue tie today and felt for some reason like I needed to switch it to red. So that was super cool.
We decided to go to Hobby Lobby today. I mean, what's better than finding a little grandma shopping for fabric who has time to talk about Jesus? But we talked to 10 people and shared 10 messages, and we have 4 phone calls to make tomorrow. So it's pretty exciting.
And like, everything's just so cool. And he asked us, he's like, teach when you find, teach when you find people, do it. When they answer the phone, you just start teaching. Doesn't matter, just start teaching.
Tender mercies in Atlanta!
He really wants to know the truth, is really seeking for it, and he really wants to come to church on Sunday.
So we're so excited. This is why we work with members, because they have the best referrals.
Love members.
Hey, we have a tender mercy. We've stopped at Buc-ee's and it wasn't crowded, so we got in and got out really quickly. Tender mercy.
So we got the opportunity to teach the restoration, and even though there was the language barrier, everyone was able to bear their testimony, and she teared up, and it was a beautiful, beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Very grateful for it.
Spirit was there.
Tender mercy here in Atlanta. What just happened, Jeremy?
First trip to the temple, Atlanta, Georgia.
How was it?
Amazing, breathtaking, spiritual, blessings beyond words.
Yeah, Jeremy was able to get baptized for his wife and his mom, or his grandma, who passed on. And it was a pretty special day to be a part of.
And every time we knocked, there was no one that responded, and so we just continue moving forward. And as we did so, the rain kind of hit us really, really bad.
Yeah, so we went over and we just decided to knock on the closest door. She let us in, gave us some towels to dry off, and then we started talking about coming to church and about Jesus Christ.
Yep, we're just walking around. We're over there by a house, and the next house is somewhere down there. But we were able to find someone pretty cool.
How many people did we put on date for baptism?
Not 1, but 2!
First, Harry's on date for February 10th.
2nd, Brad is on date for February 17th.
Then on the way out, this guy hopped out of his truck. And he was like, hey, y'all the missionaries, right? And we're like, yeah. So his name's Joe. He's like baptized, raised in the church. And we shared a scripture verse. And we asked him, hey, like, do you want to meet again? He said yes, for sure. So we're going to talk to him again, share some love, share the gospel. Tender Mercies.
Tender Mercy in Udawan, Chattanooga. We just finished service, and it's pouring outside. Yay!
And Amanda came out after that, and she asked, what kind of message do you have? We said a message of peace. And we were able to give her a Book of Mormon and told her how she could find peace in this life. And now we're going to go meet with her again. So Tender Mercies.
Whoop, whoop. So we went up to him, talked to him, taught him what the Book of Mormon was, shared Ether 1227, and gave him a restoration pamphlet, and got those digits.
But we both kind of just had a prompting to bring up baptism, and I was kind of playing it over in my head a bunch of times, but I just felt the Spirit was so strong. And we invited them to be baptized, and they said yes!
Yeah, it was super cool to see how open he was to taking this new record of scripture, and he was someone that has grown up Baptist, but he was still open to another volume of scripture, which is super cool to see.
Mercy. And he seems really interested. We were able to give him a restoration pamphlet, and we got a return appointment for this Saturday.
And we told her how much this gospel can bless her life, and she loved it so much. She wants us to teach her literally every day.
Yep. She's like, set aside an hour. I have so many questions. Get ready. And we're like, we're so ready for this.
I'm going to try to memorize, what is it?
The living Christ.
The living Christ. Because these girls are doing it, and I figure I'm as smart as they are, so.
Probably smarter.
Gritty, Tender Mercy. We just had our first rejection of the day.
And then he let out his attack dogs on us and said that we can't ever come back, so.
Get gritty.
Yep. We invited him to church and gave him a Book of Mormon. He said he'd love to come to church with us. We got to talk about covenants and baptism, and it was so good.
She's so ready to be baptized. She wants it so bad. She's experienced the mighty change of heart. She is so excited.
We were at Ingles earlier today, saw ice cream cakes. We're really craving them. Went to the Bennett's for dinner, and they gave us ice cream cake afterwards. Tender Mercy.
That referral was baptized in Denton, Texas, and she wants to come back to church. And she has a family. She's coming to church this Sunday.
So we went knocking, and how many people answered?
Like two.
Like two. Were they interested?
Only one.
Only one.
That's good.
It is pouring rain. And we walked anyways, and we found two people.
Yep. Nothing stops us here in Cookeville.
We don't do anything halfway here.
Yeah, so this week, since we focused our efforts on Facebook finding, we have been able to find 4 people that really want to come to church, learn more about Jesus Christ, and prepare to be hopefully baptized.
Turns out there are 3 pastors at a church, and one's a youth pastor, one's the main pastor, and one's the Spanish pastor. Got their names and stuff, had a good conversation, all wholesome, it was amazing, and they invited us to go play basketball on Monday. So pull up, we're gonna be balling up with pastors. Let's go!
Super stoked.
Okay, we found 4 people today in this neighborhood, and as we went to make a Tender Mercy about it, somebody pulled up, we went and talked to them and found them as well. So 5 people here in this neighborhood found today. Awesome.
We've met our finding goal, and it's not even 1 o'clock. We found some awesome people.
3 people, to be exact.
Yes.
Just everything just keeps falling in line. And now we're out here at this random place that we found.
With our sack
It's
lunches,
awesome, sack lunches.
Eating lunch and getting back to work.
So we just had an amazing lesson with one of our members, Brother Fowler and Larry Job.
Larry Job.
We loved Larry Job so much.
But we asked if Josh would invite her to their next lesson. And he set up a lesson for us for tomorrow, and we're meeting with them both.
Recent conference, you guys!
This is crazy. I love this. I love missionary work. Let's go.
We got a media referral that we went to visit today. She gave us the street name, but not her actual address. So
we parked, got out of the car, and I said, let's go to that house. And we knocked on the door, and it was her.
We had 3 Tender Mercies in Pennington Gap today.
We taught Michael, our friend, and he's getting baptized on Saturday.
A new member, Tiffany, is moving, and so we washed all her dishes.
And tonight we showed our friend Fred his family history, and it blew him away. Tender mercy.
But he was still having pain, and we're like, Earl, can we give you a blessing to help, make you feel better? And he's like, absolutely. Most powerful blessing I've ever been a part of.
I know, and we talked to him today, and he wants to know more, so we're meeting with him again on Friday.
What?
I know. Facebook works.
That is so amazing.
I know. Give me some.
Oh.
Here. Thanks, man.
Well, he bore his testimony of the church, which literally left me speechless. It was one of the strongest testimonies I've heard. And then we set up his baptism for Sunday at 3:30, and everything's going to happen. It's pretty awesome.
We texted our recent convert, Kaylin, and we set up a lesson, and she's going to bring her friend. Let's go.
Look at this Tender Mercy. Look how easy they are having it.
Don't step on that strap, Elder Bar.
Carrying the dryer. Piece of cake.
Did we just get totally drenched in the rain?
Anything for the Lord. Let's go.